I've been asked frequently, since I got my pro card, like, "Hey, do you have another show coming up? Are you planning to compete again? Are you retired? What's going on?" And honestly, quite frankly, the answer is I don't know yet. I was able to put on a lot of size, and I've had some changes and things, since my last show. But unfortunately, I've also had some injuries. So I've been having a lot of knee pain over the last year or so, and being a tough guy, I've been trying to tough it out, and it just wasn't working. So I had some imaging done, found out I have two tears in my right knee, and I know we kind of covered this already on the podcast, but I've got two tears in my knee, on my right knee. So small one in my meniscus. It's just like a surface level tear. It's not a big deal. There's really nothing they can do to fix it. But also the bad one is my patellar tendon tear. My patellar tendon is torn about 50%, which is one of the worst tears you can have. So it's more of a vertical tear instead of a horizontal. If it's a horizontal, it will completely rupture it, and probably my kneecap would been up to my thigh. So long story short, I met with a great surgeon, Dr. Schwimley. He's one of the surgeons for the United Panthers. And so he decided not to do surgery, which I was very thankful for. I was going to look for non-surgical options. But he decided to do a PRP shot, which stands for platelet-rich plasma. They pulled 60 mLs or 60 milliliters of my own blood. It was a syringe about this round, about this long, full of my blood. They just slowly pull it out from my arm. And they spun it in a centrifuge and separated the plasma out. And then they took a needle and basically shoved it in the front of my knee under my kneecap. It was worse than what it sounds, but wasn't terrible when the needle went in. But when they started pushing the plasma in, I wanted to come up off the table. They had to hold me down. It's the worst shot I've ever experienced in my life.
I just imagine them holding you down on a bench, like they should just strap you down.
Yeah, for real. I didn't try coming up off the bench, but like I kicked on accident. I was just sitting on the bench, and the doctor was like marking the spot, and Sarah said my eyes just got really wide, and because I thought they were going through the side, not through the front, for some reason.
Yeah.
And
when I got the picture, and there was just like a bloody dot under your kneecap, I'm like, that looks like they went straight through the front of your knee.
Right under my kneecap, right through the tendon. They took a 2-inch needle and sunk it all the way in my knee and just pushed it in. Yeah, it was bad. The only way I can explain it is it felt like my kneecap was trying to exit my body, and it felt like that for like 2 hours. But yeah, so answer is I don't know what my future is with bodybuilding. I would love to step back on stage. I've got a long ways to go to be competitive because I'll probably end up switching federations. And it's just the federation I'll be switching to is very, very competitive, and it'll almost be like starting over from scratch. So we'll see what happens, and I just don't know.
The world and everybody, all the followers need a 275-pound Chris.
I was like bummed. I'm a little bit surprised because I don't have pain in it on a daily basis. It's basically just when I'm training. I was a little bit surprised, like, dang, that sucks. But I was also excited because it's another challenge. Genuinely, I was kind of excited to attack another challenge and come back from it. And the first thing I really thought of was, how quick can I get back to the stage after this?